Ready? Let me check that.
The following is a presentation.
All right.
Come on, Facebook. There we go.
Ready?
Told you I'd be. Yeah, I said
All right.
it's gonna be ready.
All right. 10 seconds. Here we go. 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 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Because you can't drink and talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
Midday beer-centered show,
Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch. Here are your hosts,
Catherine Contreras.
and Josh Stewart.
Ooh, welcome to Thursday. Hello, everybody. My name is Josh Stewart. Catherine is delayed, but she's hearing it. She's hearing it. She's hearing it.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I've had a 3-second delay there. Anyway, okay. Welcome back, Catherine, into the Liquid Lunch. She's been very busy.
So excited to be back.
Yes. Secret project, is it still secret?
It's secret for probably another couple weeks.
Okay. Okay. I'm excited. I want to talk about it, but
Yeah.
I won't. Lips are sealed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna throw to you for a second because we need to get caught up with any like beer related things you've been doing, and since we've got this delay going for the moment, tell us about what's going on, what you've been doing the last 3 weeks. Any good beers? Any funny stories with your kids? You've got, I think, 18 kids there with you now.
Yeah.
And go.
Okay. So I haven't been doing a lot of beer stuff because I've been working so hard, but I have been drinking a little beer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got all that real ale, which is so delicious. Some Ranger Creek in my fridge right now, so good. This morning, I was a real moron. I got up early, got my kids dressed. We thought, like, no big deal. We're going to go to the Build-A-Bear Pay Your Age Day.
No.
I'm an idiot.
Wow. What happened?
Well, we didn't get there till about 9:30 because the mall opens at 10, and I was like, oh, we'll be 30 minutes early. Maybe we'll be at the front of the line. No. People had been waiting in line since 6:30 in the morning.
For Build-A-Bear?
Yes. Because I thought, like, oh, it's pay your day age, so, like, I'll get $1 bear for Hazel, and, like, what a cute day, right? We'll take some cute pictures for Jason while he's at work. No, it was horrible.
Yeah. Oh, so how does that work? Like, if you're pregnant, do they pay you? So were there a lot of like expecting?
I don't know. I should have said that though.
Yeah, a lot of expecting moms. Oh, hold on.
There were at least 500 people in line.
Really?
Yes, at least.
That's a gang of people for a bear.
Yeah.
That's to me that's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
I don't have Catherine on my Skype feed.
Oh, I don't know why that's. Hold on. Kennedy's having issues. Kennedy's having performance issues. So, ladies and gentlemen.
What else is new?
Right, the man to my right with all those performance issues. Uh-oh.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy.
How's it going over there?
It's going well.
Is it well?
Yeah, I mean.
He looks super
can you-
patriotic. He's got like that huge flag behind him.
Yeah, we needed to get
I
a
am
fan.
patriotic.
We need like an industrial
super-
fan to blow it, like continuous.
Hold on. Let me
Wave.
Yeah.
let me frame this up a little. No, I can't go that way.
Yeah.
I got to move this way.
What happened here? What I had Catherine full. Now I don't. See, hold on. This
Hold
is
on.
this
Yeah.
is tough.
Hold on. Yeah. I'm getting situated here.
Oh,
There.
okay.
I'm situated.
How do I get rid of you? on the screen. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I can show you and get rid of me.
No, don't. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, turn your camera on.
Here, boom.
Did that work? I don't know.
Yeah, but I still don't have Catherine.
No.
It's weird.
Yeah,
there's
it is
like
weird.
There's like a face.
You know what? We have
This is my Skype.
Okay. Whatever.
This is my Skype feed. Looks like this.
It's good looking right there.
No, it's not good looking.
Anyway, well, let's talk about why we do this show. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not waiting on me.
Okay, let's do that.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And today, Catherine, on our 99th episode of Liquid Lunch. 99.
Whoa, we're getting up there.
We are.
We are.
We've almost done as many episodes as Kennedy is old.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, we'll get there this year, though. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure this year.
Almost. We're not quite there, but
Most likely.
Yeah.
A plethora of beers
makes
on the
sense though, because like my hips are starting to hurt. So
Fish oil. I hear fish oil is good for that. I don't know. Ugh. I've tried it before, and then you burp fish flavor. Ugh. Not as good as beer. All right, there on the table, you see Air Racer IPA from Flying Man. You see what is the IPA from Texas Beer Company as well. I picked that up over the weekend when I was in Leander/Round Rock working on our bus. Austin Beer Works, I brought that back because Kennedy wanted some Peacemaker, so I brought it back.
Well-
And then to the left. Is it frozen? It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
To the left is Kennedy's Homebrew.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and then Millions of Peaches there. I got that from the brewery there, Catherine, in Brenham. So I went by and saw Josh. And,
nice.
But I'm really excited about making Josh drink some of my home brews.
Not making me. I'm excited to try
Yeah.
it. I'm sure it won't kill me. Right?
Probably not.
Well, let's not.
Probably not.
Listen.
Yeah. No. I don't. Well, open it up.
I mean, there's.
And then we'll talk about it.
All right. That camera froze up too. Sweet.
Again,
All right.
Kennedy with his performance issues. Oh, sorry to Jose and Yobro Radio. Listen on the audio side. I just switched over the audio. So welcome in, guys. Also taking your comments on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube's. And are we doing Twitch today? Are we twitching?
Yes.
And Twitch, Catherine. We're on Twitch as well. So I know you're a big. I know you watch like.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know you like to watch people play video games.
All the time.
Yeah, that
I mean, it's my favorite thing to do.
I can't think of something more foreign to my that and soccer. One and 1A.
I
Watching
gotta get these cameras working.
Okay, you do that.
Just
I'll
keep talking.
Catherine, I'll talk. Is it gonna be just me on the screen here?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I know.
There you go, everybody. You're welcome. Hold on. All right, there you go. Watching somebody else play a video game and then watching soccer about 1 and 1A as far as I can't
You
understand.
guys are
why.
breaking up just.
No. We got all kinds of performance issues going on. All kinds. So I'll just go on my rant about how much I don't enjoy watching people play video games and I don't like watching soccer. I think soccer is a bad sport, Catherine. See, she does too.
No.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, good. I don't know how. Oh, well, hold on. Wait till you get back in front of the mic to describe your beer. Congratulations on getting into homebrew, Kennedy. I think that's a good thing. It's a good thing. But yeah, the World Cup ending this week or next week or whenever. Finally, soccer's a bad sport.
Yeah.
It's unevolved. Just sorry. I know I've talked about it before.
You're alienating a lot of our viewers now.
In what ways do you want it to evolve?
Oh, it's just an old. Okay, so I'll compare it to say rugby. Rugby is an evolved form of soccer. Rugby came from soccer players at the rugby school in England, and they were tired of having 0-0 ties and no one scoring, and people flopping like fish when anybody got near them. And so back in like 1890 or something, during a game,
Okay.
they picked up the ball. The guy that invented rugby picked up a soccer ball and ran and put it in the goal, like touched it down like they do in rugby now. And they were like, oh, wait, this is way better already.
I see.
Just on a whim. And it's just more evolved. So I'll give soccer this. It's better than American football in that they just keep playing, right? That's good. American football gets boring like that. And baseball. Baseball's kind of slow. But there's no scoring in soccer. Very little. And the flopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the flopping.
So this is my blonde.
Whoa, dude.
Well, you stopped and started sniffing
No,
like
no.
you're about to go to town.
I'm not done. I'm if Tim is watching, I'm working on.
Well, if Tim's watching, you're pissing him off.
That's I know. But I want to explain to him why he should. The Rugby World Cup is next year. If he'll watch that, he'll realize superior in every way. Superior in every way. The Rugby World Cup. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
There should be a build a beer workshop.
There's one. Like,
There should be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody else just said
I've
that.
never heard Kennedy say anything so smart before.
Well, I can't take full credit for that.
there's things called homebrew stores, so there's that. It's like the grain cellar. That's one. You know, like where you got all the ingredients for this beer.
Yeah.
This is how we segue. You went to the grain cellar, Humble's premier homebrew store, and got all your ingredients.
Just so you guys know, they can hear you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
it's fine. Let 'em send
Yeah, I
it.
know. Hey.
Hi.
I don't know. Who is that? What are they talking about? Sensitive
Who can
information.
hear me?
It's my family.
Oh, tell me.
That's my aunt.
Oh, hey. What's your aunt's
And
name?
my mom's back there.
Oh, hey.
All the her name is Yvonne.
Hey, Vaughn.
Oh, here she comes. Here she
Hey.
comes. Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
how's it going?
Oh man,
How's
I
it
wish my
going?
camera was.
Oh, is the camera not working?
No,
We're recording.
I haven't had Skype all day.
So they've just been staring at my face for the last how long?
No, I fixed the cameras.
Okay.
I switched it up a little.
How do we get Catherine on?
I don't.
Can I dim the monitor? Will that work?
No.
A little bit. Hold on. Anyway, so we went to the grain. You went to the grain cellar, got all your ingredients. You also had help from Preston on this one, correct or no?
I had help with Preston on both of my beers.
This is the Blondell we're drinking.
This
or the
is
wit?
the blonde.
I'm just kidding. It's not bad.
Yeah,
not
it's to me it's got a good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit flat.
It's a little sweet. Was that meant to be? Is that something you're going for? Little residual sweetness.
No,
Okay.
but yeah, there's a little bit.
I mean, there's some. See, if you go in that wide shot now, can you see her better now? A little bit.
A
There
little
you are,
bit.
Catherine.
A little bit.
Wave and say hi. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Are you hearing us, Catherine?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, extract brew.
Yes. Don't look down at me.
I don't. You can make excellent beers with extract.
Yes.
Anybody that says otherwise, maybe they just weren't that good at, all their processes.
They're prostates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They extract it like right from the prostate. That's what I heard.
Squeeze it right on out. Just
Yeah.
2 fingers. Bloop.
Yeah. Just any way they can.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. Don't they do that to dogs at the groomers?
Yes.
Yeah. They.
They.
I don't think it's their prostate, but yeah.
No, it's their anal glands. First time that's been said in all 99 episodes. Anal glands. There you
Yeah.
go. Check that one off the list.
There's a DIY project for you.
They express their anal glands, is what they say at the groomer when we
Yeah.
take them. Right now,
Can you you say? Can you guys express my dog's anal glands?
I think.
I cannot know.
You can't do it on your own?
Is that what you asked them?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's
So-
part of the package.
Yeah, they say, "Do you want us to?" And it's like,
Yeah.
I look at Bosco and he's like,
But
And-
Jason's looked up videos to see how we could do it ourselves, like a lady who wants a scrapbook and goes on Pinterest.
Mhm.
I was like, that is not a project that we need to look into.
Does he want to do like Rorschach test patterns or whatever with it when he's done? And how's that?
Yeah.
like all those nice. So people can't. Well, they can see in the monitor all those framed artwork behind you now. Except
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
can you tell I'm at my mom's house because this is all
It's lovely. It's
this
lovely.
is all senior citizen. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say it's just.
All of this is all my inheritance, guys. Right here behind me.
Well, that one with the horse, is that a horse over there at the bottom left? The guy on a horse? Or is that a...
Listen, my mother loves British anything.
Okay.
Mm,
Has she
yeah.
So, are you gonna get a nice tea set?
Probably more than one.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see this. Can you see? Look, I'm going to show you guys this right now. She's going to be so mad at me. Do you see this china cabinet right here?
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that?
Yes, that's lovely. Oh, with the
Yeah.
brew
Look
pen.
at all that
blue...
spode.
Yeah, she doesn't want any... Look, she doesn't want any wise guys getting ideas coming and trying
She
to steal
doesn't want
it.
anyone breaking into her
And
house.
stealing that. I understand.
Yeah.
What are those spices over your left shoulder?
She's this is left over from 4th of July, I think.
Oh, is that? Are
You want
those?
to come say hi? Come say hi. Look, she's gonna make her
Oh.
her debut.
I did not.
Mom, they can only see your midsection.
Sorry.
Hey.
I did not know I was having visitors.
Yeah, it's
because,
just a few thousand people across
My
Texas.
son and my daughter-in-law and my grandgirls were here from Phoenix,
She's trying to explain
then they
away.
left.
She's trying to explain away napkins on the counters.
and I have not.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
tidied up.
Okay. I love you.
It looks great. It looks great.
It looks way better. It does here. She can't hear
Lovely
us.
seeing you.
She can't hear us
You
though.
can't. They're talking back, but you can't hear them. They're
Oh.
saying how disgustingly dirty your house. is.
That is not true. You tell her it was a lovely time.
No, they said it's filthy. It is
Catherine.
filthy.
That is not true.
Yeah, we're super offended.
I'm going to message your mom on Facebook Messenger here in a moment.
They're like, ugh.
Ugh.
How could she live in that squalor?
How do people live like that?
It's a
Yeah, I
lo-
have. Ugh.
it's a lovely home.
Look at this guy. This guy's riding his horse. Where's he going? I don't know.
Does she have potpourri out, like the mulch looking stuff in a
Oh.
bowl?
No, she doesn't. She's never really been a potpourri person.
Does she?
Thank goodness.
Does she have a jar of hard candies on the coffee table?
Oh,
No, because she doesn't like anything that tastes good.
that's
Oh,
true.
all right, all right.
She likes.
There would be nothing sweet here. No.
Okay. What is a candy that doesn't taste like anything?
Like black licorice?
Yeah.
Or what were those?
That's pretty awful.
The dusty mints, that you ate and they just kind of turned into dust.
Oh, I love
Mm-hmm.
those.
What are those called? What are those?
I don't
Those are just,
know.
like the
Yeah, she loves those.
like
Actually, now that you mention it.
the green and the pink and the white.
Yeah.
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 My grandmother always had peppermints, the individually wrapped peppermints. Hazel, how's it going?
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work.
Hi.
Is she eating the dusty mints? She ate them all. She gets so big.
She's trying to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, she ate all of them.
Yeah, awesome.
She's eating them now.
She's
She's-
staring at you like that. It's the funniest thing ever.
Hey, Hazel.
What's going on?
Hey, how's
What's
it
he
going?
doing?
I mean, I know it's been like
Are
2 or
they-
3 weeks.
Are those cats on her shirt?
I think so. Oh, she just disappeared. That was
Oh.
amazing. It froze for 2 seconds and then she was just gone.
They're like antelopes or like I don't know, some kind of goat.
Oh.
Maybe gazelles.
Oh, okay, even better. Hey, speaking of things like a gazelle
Yeah.
or a goat or something like that, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, so
Yeah.
my wife's brother and his lovely wife, they gave me some wild game sausage and stuff, and I've been eating it for the last few weeks. And man, I feel just super good.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
Really?
So,
Mm-hmm.
like squirrel sausage,
No squirrel.
chipmunk sausage,
Like elk.
rabbit
Possum.
sausage, possum.
That's
turtle.
not,
Turtle
that's
sausage
not
is
wild
good, I
game. That's just on the way home.
That's
That's just
maybe raccoon.
maybe.
I think it depends on who you're talking to.
That was just if you could drive, grab something on the way home when I grew up. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, there's some possum. I hit 2 raccoons at one time in my car.
Somebody's not happy with Maria.
Was that Hazel?
No, that's
Oh.
not.
I was
That's
about to say.
my little niece.
Okay, good. Good. All right. I felt like we missed it. I feel like
That
we-
is Hazel. Hazel's her articulation is excellent.
Yeah, it is. Let's
Hey
go.
guys, can you go in the back? Go play in the back.
All right, you may hear an echo for a second. Of course, and I apologize. There. Oh.
Did you get it?
I got her.
All right. We snagged you.
All right, stand by.
Everybody stand by. This is a live stream, one and all. So that's what happens. We're doing our best.
Hold on.
I'm going to
Hold on.
talk about your beer
Oh
for a second.
no! What happened?
Okay, don't. I'll just talk about your beer for a second. There she is, everybody. There's Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
She's there on your screen. Nice.
Hello.
Yes, we are full power again.
Yes. Oh,
Max full power.
We got that crappy delay again.
Well, that's fine. Better than a delayed Catherine is better than no Catherine at all.
True. Can you go get your mom? Can you go get your mom again?
Like burnt bacon.
That's
You
true.
want me to bring my mom back?
Yeah,
You guys want me? You just want my mom instead of me?
No, Kennedy's way into your mom.
Well, we can see her now.
That's
we
more
didn't
appro-
really see her before.
That was appropriate.
Oh, you couldn't see her before. Okay, that's good because she stood here for like 30 seconds with just her her midsection.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, we couldn't really see that.
she'll be relieved to know that nobody saw that.
Yeah, no, her midsection is safe.
Yeah.
Anyway, midsections aside, your beer's good. Your beer's good. Kennedy?
Is it good? Does it taste like you put any effort into it?
Yeah, it tastes like a lot of effort. Yeah, questionable fermentation temperatures.
Yeah. I was at about 74 that whole time. It needs to be a little cooler.
Typically, when you go a little higher, you get a little
can't.
Fruity, sweet, kind of that sort of thing.
Yeah, I couldn't help. That can't be helped unless I want to keep my thermostat at like 68.
Or water bath.
No.
You're not going to do that?
No, that's way too much work.
Okay. Your dedication to homebrew is weak, son. It'll get there.
I can't keep picking up my fermenter and putting it in my bathtub and then taking it out.
No, not in your bathtub. You get one of those plastic totes. And then you just keep water, because water keeps a more constant temperature than your ambient air.
Okay.
And so then
put it in like a tub with water.
Yes. And then each day you have a thermometer in there, and if you need to throw an ice pack in there, you do that.
But won't it fluctuate a little bit when I'm putting in ice?
No. You just one ice pack, whatever.
At least with the way it is now, it's at a constant temperature.
Maybe. But 74, that's what you keep your apartment at?
No, I keep my apartment at 72.
Well, then
it's a couple degrees warmer.
Where it's at? Well, whatever the ambient temperature is around it, the fermentation is going to make it even warmer.
Right.
Because of just the
biological. It adds a couple.
Biological
processes.
Catherine, biological processes. But no, pretty good. Did you bring the wit?
Yes. Now this one.
Did you test the ABV on this? Do we know? Did you get OG and?
Yeah, I did all that.
What's the ABV roughly on that blonde?
The blonde is about 5.2 or 3, something like that.
Cool.
The wit was supposed to come in at like under 5, but it ended up being like 5.1 or 2.
Okay, good. What yeast did you use
for the wit?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. If Preston, if you're watching, if you could tell me.
I need to pull up. Yeah.
I completely forgot the wit, yeast I used.
A whiff on the wit.
Yeah.
Catherine, when's the last time you homebrewed? It's been a while, huh?
It's been like 3 years, I think. Yeah, it's been a while. I think we've been meaning to get back into it, but we just haven't yet.
You're due.
But I want to. I'd like to try to do a cider.
Well, those are simple. Those are super simple. Simple cider.
Yeah.
It's just juice and then yeast, and then if you want to dress it up, you can. Would you do just a straight cider, like just apples?
Yeah.
You wouldn't add like other fruits to it?
Maybe. I mean, we're kind of like a kitchen sink kind of situation, so we were probably add whatever was pepperoni pizza or whatever is in there.
Hey, her lip sync's on.
Yeah, that would be good. Pepperoni, apple.
All right,
delicious.
So I will say one thing. When I was at the grain cellar, I was there just yesterday actually to put up a poster for something else we're going to talk about here in a second.
Just a moment.
But Preston is currently making. Actually, it's just about ready to go. A hard lemonade.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I got a little sample of the hard lemonade.
Yeah. Slipped you a little sample?
He slipped me a little sample.
Nice. Yeah. When will that be ready? You said like 14% or something like that?
Yeah, he said it came out
Is it
like
ready to go
14%.
or it's not ready?
It wasn't quite ready when I sampled it, but I'm guessing it should be ready. He needed to put a little carbonation in it.
Okay. Put a little bubble in it.
Yeah.
Bubble it up.
But it was good. That thing would be that could be some dangerous stuff.
Yeah. On my homebrew story, since we're talking about the grain cellar right now, I've been working on my Keyser, Catherine. I don't know if you can tell or not.
Okay.
But I got it all faced out. I got to trim it up, and then hopefully in another couple weeks we'll have some beer on tap here in the studio. And then my dog just opened the door.
Wow. How'd your dog just open that door?
Yeah. Will you jump up there and close it?
Yeah. Hold on. No,
I'm expecting
you can see one of them just jumped up.
Yeah, I'm expecting an Amazon delivery today or tomorrow of some wit glasses, Catherine. Proper Belgian wit glasses, which I didn't have any. I've just been drinking wit willy-nilly, just in whatever I can get my...
You're so gross.
I know.
That's so gross. Yeah.
I know, right? You can leave them in here.
Yeah.
Just close the door one way or the other. So Spiegelau makes all the beer, the style-specific glasses. I've I've been just drinking wit out of just a normal, like a tulip or whatever. You know, like a Savage. So I got my. They're labeled wit and they're also labeled American wheat glasses. So either way, so that Icon Gold from St. Arnold, which is the Texas wheat, that'll be good for that one too. So I got a bunch of that in my fridge. And that's another thing that motivated me to get my Keyser done. You know, work on my Keyser, do some lunges, work on my Keyser. The my beer fridge was too full because I had a keg and the CO2 bottle in there, and I couldn't fit any more beer in there.
Oh man, you're done.
What is a Keyser? I need Keyser definition.
Well, okay, you know what a kegerator is, right? It's a refrigerator for kegs.
Yeah.
So Keyser is a freezer turned into a
Okay.
kegerator, basically.
I see. I thought it was like Kegels. I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
No, I'm doing those too. You never see me go to the restroom during a show.
Yeah, keep it firm. Keep it firm, Josh. Yeah, keep it firm.
Oh yeah, he has got some Kegels like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I do. I do 5 sets of 12. I'll admit it's more for looks. Yeah, I'm going more for show instead of go. I don't do like power kegel.
You're so big. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's
yeah.
Not as many, but you know, that's just me. I'm vain like that. I want my, what are those muscles called? I don't know what they're called. Your interior, I don't know. Sphincter. That's not sphincter. I don't know. Anyway, I got this super defined.
I have to watch what I say at this very moment, but
oh no,
I have a lot to say.
Scarring could ensue at any moment. So who is that next to you?
Please don't touch. Don't touch.
Okay.
This is Lily.
Hey Lily.
Say hi.
Howdy.
Hi.
Is that your niece?
That's my friend Josh. Hi, Josh.
Hello. How's it going? Say hey to all of Texas. Yeah. Well, okay. So, did you pour the wit?
Not yet.
Yeah. Pour the wit.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Pour the wit, Chris.
Warm it up, Chris.
You're supposed to say I'm about to. See how I declared it.
I'm about to.
All right. Catherine, we need to talk about, have you seen any good shows lately? Have you had time to watch any good shows?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Shows? Any good shows like Netflix, Amazon Prime, anything like that? Any good shows?
Oh, you know what? You're gonna be so proud of me. You know what I started last night?
What?
The Americans.
Oh, what'd you think so far? It starts out very.
I'm one episode in because I fell asleep.
Okay, starts out super strong. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. Starts out super strong, and the writing is really
watching Felicity in precarious situations is pretty interesting.
Oh, it gets super intense with her. Felicity is. No, who knew?
Yeah. Who knew?
Man, I haven't watched. I'm trying to think if we've watched anything we haven't watched anything organized lately. We've been getting through all the Marvel movies with my kids.
Okay.
So it's been like all Marvel all the time, and we started watching like a History Channel show, like The Story of Us. It's an older one, but it's about the history of America. We've been digging that lately. It's nothing new, but that one's.
There's a really good Vietnam documentary if you're into that sort of thing.
I don't believe you.
I've been on Netflix, right?
Yes.
Catherine, can you vouch for that?
I haven't watched it yet, but I heard that it's good. I heard from Alec Baldwin that it's good.
Oh.
I heard him talking about it on something.
Well, okay. I'm a little hesitant when Kennedy's like, "Oh, it's great." I can only think of the.
I turned you guys onto a really good documentary.
Yeah, what was that called? The one
it's the one about McAfee.
Yeah, the one about McAfee. I'll never sit in a hammock again. So I'm a little.
Yeah, I watched that. That was not really good. That was traumatizing.
Yeah, and so I probably.
Well,
won't.
that's what I meant by good.
No.
I mean, it'd be leave an everlasting impression.
No, I don't think
I feel like I accomplished that.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
All right, so this is my wit. It's really good. I'm really happy.
Even as a joke, it was bad.
All right, but I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. This is my second brew ever, and this one through the tutelage of one Preston Brown at the Grain Cellar. This came out really good.
No,
and I did this all from my own apartment on the stove.
On the stove.
On the stove. Yes.
Okay. Just to clear things up, Lynn, I know she left, but she'll watch the replay probably or not. Either way, you don't put the fermenting beer right into the bathtub. It's in a.
You have
It's
to
all
help me find
contained.
your toys because you're leaving.
Somebody's got to find some toys. All right, here we go. Your wit.
Yes.
Grain bill. Is it extract as well?
It's extract, yeah.
Was it partial or all extract?
It's partial.
What were your specialty grains? Do you have any oats or anything like that in there?
It's wheat.
Wheat? No
I'm
oats?
pretty. Yeah, I believe there was some oats in there.
Okay. Do you know why the oats were put in there? Did Preston school you, and did you remember?
I remembered.
Why? What did the oats contribute?
Oats contribute to less bitterness.
Because of the
Something.
mouthfeel, Catherine.
It's good to know.
Mouthfeel is what we were looking for.
Yeah.
They give a creamy, like silky mouthfeel.
Yeah, but and on this particular one, I zested an orange, a grapefruit, and a lemon,
Let me say,
and some freshly ground coriander in this.
can I be real honest with you?
I
on
want
this?
you to be real honest.
The blonde
Uh-huh.
tasted like of somebody's first homebrew.
Yeah. Okay.
This tastes like a really good wit.
Yeah.
It's a good beer. I'll be
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah, that's come to some of the feedback I got in my first one. Yeah, they're like, yeah, it tastes like a homebrew, but this one's everyone's loved. I've given a lot of these away.
I would say anybody looking to get into homebrew, some of the like something with a fruit, like a zest, something like that. To cover up, because there can be some flaws, and then you have something like the fruit or whatever. I'm not saying there are any flaws. I'm just saying sometimes that happens if you have variations in your fermentation temperature and that sort of thing. Wits, Hefeweizens, things like that actually benefit from having a higher fermentation temperature. So you kind of have to know where you're at. So like if you want more of the Belgian quality from your yeast, a little higher temperature. Same thing with Hefeweizen, you get more of the phenols and esters and whatnot with the higher temperature. You actually want that. So, if you can't control it and keep it at like 68, 66 or whatever, depending on the style, if you're in an apartment that's 72, 74, whatever, this is a good way to go. This is a really good beer.
Yeah, that's one of the things when you're brewing and you go to the grain cellar. The one thing I told Preston is, I'm in an apartment.
Were you all like, hey, I'm in an apartment?
No, I'm like, I don't have a lot of control over the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be something I need with a higher temperature.
Yeah.
He suggested a wheat beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then from there we went to, this is his personal recipe, and I believe he's won like awards and stuff. He also does one of his favorite to brew.
No,
well.
Now when he brews it, does it do all grain?
I would imagine he does all grain.
Okay. I would love to try one side by side. Have him do it with extract and then one with.
But yeah, this smelled so good when I was brewing.
Yeah, that's the best part of brewing.
Yeah, it smelled so good.
It's
And so I'm real happy about this one for sure.
So you're about to brew again, or did you already?
I am. I've currently have one fermenting. It'll be ready in about a week. Wow.
What was that?
So this is another good thing about Preston at the grain cellar. So I wanted to do something a little bit more advanced this time, even though it's only my third one.
Yeah, none of that rookie stuff.
Yeah. So I wanted to do, add fruit, and since blueberries are in season right now, I wanted to do something with blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of him saying, maybe you hold off till you get a few brews in you, he said, no, that's perfect. And so I'm doing a blueberry blonde. So it'll be the blonde that you just drank.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll be a little better than that one. And then I'm going to add some blueberries in the secondary fermentation.
Mm-hmm. Cool. There you go. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
There's some good blueberry beers out there. Catherine, you ever had a blueberry beer? Kind of a hard one to say. Blueberry beer.
Blueberry beer?
Blueberry beer.
She lose us.
I don't know.
She probably got bored when I was talking and turned off her headphones.
I'm not. There's a lot of chaos over here, and I turned off the volume so that you guys didn't have to hear it.
No, it's fine. It's
Oh, I thought, yeah.
No, it's fine. Blueberry.
No, I'm here. I heard about the blueberries and everything.
The look on her face.
I'm so excited about your blueberries, Kennedy.
Thank you. I'm excited too.
I love blueberries.
I wish you could have some of this wit though. I wish you
You're
could.
welcome.
I wish you could experience
I know.
Kennedy's
You have to
wit.
save me a little.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, a lot of good blueberry beers. Fetching Lab makes a fantastic blueberry beer. Who else did I have one that was really, really good?
Galveston Bay or Galveston Island does the blueberry wheat.
Galveston Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blueberry wheat.
Yeah, that one's really good. Somebody else made one that was really, really good. Those are the two off the top of my head that I can remember now. Fetching Lab, they're blueberry blonde.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I need to get
Galveston
some,
Bay.
Because I like to when I'm brewing, I like to drink the style that I'm currently brewing. So when I was doing the wit, I was drinking.
Galveston Bay
Community.
is like a blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
It's like a morning in a cup. It's
So
really good.
yeah, I really want a lot of like blueberry to be in this, not just. Oh yeah, Brian Wisnant.
Mm-hmm.
I actually met him a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, at the grain cellar.
No,
Oh.
I met him at Backpew. Just
Oh.
happened to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's currently doing a blueberry cream ale.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, he's a home brewer too.
Ooh.
He's been brewing for about a year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good on you, Brian. Thanks for taking part in the show today. I think we should probably get into the big event coming up.
I think you're right.
I think we've
Yeah.
teased it enough, or at least delayed enough, or warmed ourselves up enough. You ready for this, Catherine?
What flyer did you guys end up going with? Let's just let everybody know that there was a flyer debate.
Yes.
Yes, there was a. Oh man, I wish I would have.
Heated.
Yes.
Oh, do we want to see the first one?
Yes, I want everybody's
All right.
initial reaction.
We should have done a vote.
All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah, no, right there. So our 100th episode is coming up very soon. We're going to do our official 100th episode, even though we'll probably do an episode on Thursday. We're going to do an episode on Thursday. If I'm sitting here by myself talking in the dark, next Thursday we'll do an episode.
And you will be.
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to do, this is episode 99. Next week, I guess, will be 99 and a half, or an unofficial preview show. Yeah, I know.
I say pre 100.
Either way. But episode 100, the grand century mark, will be Saturday, July 21st, a live show on it. That's a Saturday, so not our normal Thursdays. At Bellison Brewing, just like we did our Christmas episode back when we had Christmas. I don't know if y'all remember Christmas. But we did an episode out there, and Kennedy was about to die.
It sucks so bad.
He had the old man flu, and he powered
Yeah.
through. But we've got some raffles for charity going off over there. We're gonna have food trucks. We're gonna have us, beer, Baleson, right there in the heart of Houston in Rice Village. So it's gonna be a big time. We'll start the show at noon as normal, and the party will just go until people can't party anymore.
So they pass out.
Yeah, you come out and say hi to us.
Yes,
We want to know you guys personally, so come out and say hi, introduce yourselves.
Yeah.
I'll introduce myself back very awkwardly, like I do.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. So as you can see on the graphic on the screen, we went with Peak Swayze. That's Swayze at his peak powers right there with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Around point break time.
More masculine. Josh felt more masculine than the original option.
I wouldn't. Well, sure. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know about masculine.
More testosterone in this flyer than the original.
There could have been a lot of testosterone fueling the other one, but it was just aimed in a different direction.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a cowboy is still pretty masculine. Actually, in a way, you could argue it more masculine because it's like squared. If you get what I'm saying.
Was it the dancing maybe that you're not? Is it
It's just-
dancing
all right.
cowboys that maybe intimidate you?
Not intimidated. I'm not intimidated. It was
All
just
right.
an initial.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right,
No, it's
so-
absolutely not intimidation. It's just a observation.
So here was the first one that I designed that we decided to not go with, but we want to show this anyway.
yeah.
They
Okay.
felt like
All
they
right.
felt like maybe it would be
All right, here we go.
advertising something other than what we are doing.
That's true. Right.
So here we go.
this was the initial one that Kennedy came up with.
Yeah.
And-
Well,
Right.
it was one of many.
Well, this is the one you decided to show everybody.
Yeah, this is what I was first gonna go with, and then
Yeah. I just feel like,
due to some of the feedback I was getting from that one, I decided
well,
not.
from a marketing standpoint, or just from a messaging standpoint, I just didn't think it conveyed what we typically
Well, I
do
think
on
in
the
the
show.
original also, Kennedy had him holding an eggplant instead of a beer, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We'll call it an eggplant.
Well, one,
Yeah.
it's a macro beer in his hand,
Right.
So not,
Yeah,
True.
I mean that was a concern, and like you can't really see the logo, but if you've been in Texas long enough, you know.
right,
You know.
and
you know what that is.
and that particular
Yeah.
that's not authentic cowboy, like like actually out there working the field or
That's
whatever.
urban cowboy.
That's urban cowboy, which is kind of the macro version of
Right.
that's the macro beer of Cowboy Looks.
Yeah, and then there were some concerns about people thinking that we're hosting a honky tonk event or something like that.
Honky tonk or I don't know, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just did not.
Yeah,
It did not convey the.
which is fine. Next time maybe something else.
I mean, if you want to do something around the rodeo
yeah,
like that, maybe we get in touch with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and then let's all get our cowboy hats on and go for it.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like we could use this at some other point. That look, or something else.
Maybe I'd rather go
Yeah.
authentic cowboy.
So
Anyway, just not. You
anyway.
can't. And plus, that's peak Swayze.
yeah,
I mean, look at that. Catherine, are you seeing that?
this is what we chose.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it.
V-neck.
Yeah.
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 Blonde.
Maybe next time we could go with like Dolly Parton or
Yeah.
I feel like Dolly Parton we may have gotten a little.
Prince.
Oh, Prince would be a good one.
Okay. I can do
Even
Prince.
though Prince didn't drink.
He
What if
didn't?
we did David Bowie?
No, Prince is
Bowie's
a
fine,
Jehovah's
too.
Witness.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
David Bowie would have been a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
David Bowie holding an eggplant, I think, would have really brought the whole thing together.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, are you guys upset that I chose?
That's
Point-
I
point-
was happy with whatever you were
No,
choosing.
But was Point Break?
Josh is the one that has
Point
a lot
Break?
of opinions, if you know what I mean.
No. No.
Did I want
I'll-
Point Break Swayze over Roadhouse Swayze?
No, I think
No.
that's Josh's favorite, right?
Yeah. No. This is peak Swayze. You cannot make a better choice with Swayze than this Swayze here.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know that
Yeah.
Roadhouse. I don't know that Point Break is a better movie than Roadhouse. Although I'll let somebody make the argument. I'm not going to cast a vote in that direction because there's two.
I'll be sure not to be there for that argument.
The-
Let me
well-
know when you guys are having that debate, and I'll make other plans.
No. I'm saying they're both fine movies. They both tell
Uh-huh.
a story all their own. Two way different stories. Swayze, the master of both of those characters, completely different. One is a philosophical, bar bouncer. The other is a philosophical surfing bank heist guy.
Yeah.
So
Which both naturally occur.
yeah,
world,
no, that'll.
so.
This is like I'll admit, if it weren't
Yeah.
Swayze, it would come across as a little cliche. But
Right.
the way he pulled it off,
Right.
it was it's high art.
Does he
Like,
dance in that movie at all? In either of those?
I mean,
he does Tai Chi.
Because I think we know his real talents lie in ballroom dancing.
I mean, it's just I think it's the Tai Chi, the fight. And when he fights, it's like art.
Okay.
Like he threw a kick on the beach. He kicked Flea in the face in Point Break. You ever seen Point Break, Catherine?
No.
Did he kick Flea in the face?
I don't know if he was in the fight. No, not Flea.
I
Anthony
avoid
Kiedis.
both
Sorry.
movies that
Yeah,
have
but-
Flea in them, but it's fine.
I thought they were on the.
No. It was Anthony Kiedis, not
I
Flea.
thought that was.
Sorry. Flea and Anthony Kiedis were in the chase.
Yeah.
Not is only
I
Anthony.
don't
Kiedis.
you think Flea has like a really aggressive face?
Oh yeah, he does. Like like even him just like talk like
He's
he.
just like a cartoon character.
I feel like his blood is 50% caffeine.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
he's just twitchy. Naturally.
Yeah.
You've never seen Point Break though?
No, we've definitely had this conversation before.
I was in disbelief then. I'm in disbelief now.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I have not.
All right. Well, here's the deal.
Yeah.
I don't know when you're going to be able to make it to Houston. I know I'm going to be
Right.
in San Antonio in September.
Right. And I live here.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And do you have a Blu-ray player?
I don't want to answer. Yes, I do.
Okay. You know what? I'll make sure whatever means necessary. I will
I
buy.
can only watch it on Blu-ray.
Well, no. I'm just saying. I want to make sure we have the right format. But
Okay.
we're gonna have a Point Break.
We're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We'll treat it like a Saturday. I mean, we'll find something for the kids
Do
to
it.
do.
Yeah.
We'll all sit down as adults, nice
Okay.
beverage, and watch Point Break, and
We'll
you'll
do it.
and you'll be enthralled.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
Can't wait.
you'll be like, I can't believe it's a love story.
Mm-hmm.
Cinematography is just amazing.
A love story between him and the waves, or him and an actual woman.
Actually, it's like a love triangle. You've got the waves,
Okay.
which he and Keanu are both just into, right? But yet
Right.
they have kind of this bromance thing going on. But then also
My favorite.
Keanu is hooking up with what's her face from A League of Their Own. What's her
Gina
name?
Davis?
No, the sister, the one that played her sister, the pitcher.
Oh.
Well, I forget
don't
her
know her.
name. She the short hair. You remember, her sister in that movie. I forget her name.
Yeah.
She was a great surfer chick in this movie. It was like the perfect part for her. Anyway,
Okay.
and she had dated Brody, aka Peak Swayze, before Keanu, aka Johnny Utah, came along.
Yeah.
And then both Keanu and Swayze fell in love with the waves and had a mutual, realized each other's mutual love, which transcended their relationship as, good guy fighting for justice and
I kind of feel like if this movie was made now, there'd be a little something else, something more going on between Keanu and
they made the movie again and ruined it.
Yeah, well, they ruined it. But I'm saying for the first time now, there was a lot going on between Keanu.
See, I don't think
Johnny Utah and Bodie.
I think
I
Bodie,
think-
not Brody. Yeah, Bodie.
Yeah, Bodie, and I think
I don't.
there may have been a little something.
I don't think so.
I do.
I think no. I don't. I think it was just a mutual admiration for the sea and those waves. I don't think it always has to go to that physical thing that you're talking
No,
about.
it probably does eventually.
Yeah.
But the movie's only 2 hours long, so.
That's true.
And plus,
One night they have a little too much to drink. They're out there, waves are crashing.
That's the thing. They would have just been on the waves the whole time.
no, they would have found themselves thrashing around on the shore,
Man, okay.
rolling around.
I'll give you that
the-
side.
Man,
the
you're
surf.
so funny. They start wrestling. One thing leads to another. You
It
know how
starts
it
a
goes.
little tickling, and then
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if tickling
Just-
gets, that's what happens. I mean,
Beautiful.
you start giggling.
Yeah.
something beautiful
Those
happens.
wetsuits cling to every part of your body.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? That's what I'm saying. It's natural.
Don't fight it.
Well, just don't try to do it in the water. Futile.
All right.
No,
Futile.
that's silly.
Just got a question from a viewer.
Oh, please.
His question was, "What about those other beers on the table?" Well, okay.
Oh, he wants us to talk about beer on the beer show?
No,
Yeah.
I think he wants to know
This
what
guy.
he wants to know what else is going on here. But I think I know what he really wants.
What, millions of peaches? We got millions of peaches. Are we doing that one now? Huh?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess it's a good progression.
Yeah, we went from something citrusy to something peachy. This is one of my favorite summer beers. Catherine, I don't know that it's available there in San Antonio.
Who
Braz-
makes this beer?
Brazos Valley out of
Okay.
Brenham. I
Yeah.
know it's going to be. I don't know if this batch has been distributed in its packaging. I bought this at the brewery as I was driving up to Austin. I stopped in at Brenham
Ooh.
and saw Josh, who has been here in studio for as we reminisce. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
we don't want to show their secret.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, it's obvious. You got to go to the brewery to figure it out.
Okay.
There's a secret, but
All right.
you
There's
can't.
a little secret.
And you blocked the flying man. Your product placement is off there. There you go. Millions of Peaches, obviously we know and love the song, right?
Of course.
Peaches from
Of
here.
course.
Yeah. But this beer is like it's like a biscuit with peach marmalade smeared all over the top.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's biscuity.
it's fan freaking tastic.
It has really good smell to it.
It smells great. It's a it's a great front porch beer on a summer day, late summer day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really
Right.
know how to work a peach.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't that?
Fredericksburg peaches.
Yeah.
Fredericksburg.
Of course.
Ain't that? A
I've never
peach?
been to Fredericksburg.
Really?
Really.
The hop and a skip from me.
I know. I had my brother-in-law's actually moving out there, so I'll hopefully soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I can run and jump in the peach orchard there in town, but I've never been there. So anyway, but yeah, fantastic beer. Fantastic beer. Kudos to Brazos Valley. I love this beer. I recommend it for your summer. Hazel sounds like she.
Hazel just pulled the cord out of my laptop,
Cool.
but it's still it's still working.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
What do you so you like it, Kennedy?
Yeah, it's Yeah. I mean, it's not just a slight note of peaches. You got a lot of peach there.
Yeah, it's a lot of peach. I got to ask, Catherine, I have a question I have to ask you about an experience that may or may not have happened to Kennedy, but we'll keep it very veiled in a second, just to let you know where we're going, Kennedy. But real quick, I'm going to, just this week, 2 episodes of Interbrews came out. One dropped yesterday from Wicked Boxer Brewing, just less than 2 miles this way from where we sit, with Brian Kane. They're the brewery right here in my neighborhood. That was yesterday's episode, and the day before was with Omar Vinegar from Southern Star. We sat down at Thistle Draft Shop, where you can see the Peak Swayze promotional poster for our 100th episode at Thistle Draft Shop. But yeah, I got to sit down with Omar. He's our buddy Omar. I don't know if you've never met Omar, Catherine, I'm guessing. He's stepping into stand-up. I know you've done stand-up before, so he's done three or four sets.
All right. Yeah.
So, stand-up's one of those things.
He's done like open mics.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He did an open mic at Thistle Draft Shop, so I think that's cool when breweries do comedy nights.
Yeah, Freetail does that here in town.
Yeah, I love stand-up comedy. I love good stand-up comedy. And I guess really, really bad stand-up comedy is fun to watch, too.
I mean, it depends on how bad it is.
Yeah. The brand of bad.
Yeah, like I have excellent jokes.
You have material?
Uh-huh.
Like if you needed
Is that the joke or?
Maybe.
How many sets did you do, Catherine? Did you multiple?
How many sets did I do? I've only done my real life, which is pretty comedic, and just a couple open mics. I'm not like touring comic or anything
I
like that.
know that, but when you tried it, I'm interested in the process behind it.
It's pretty terrifying, and also not something that's really made for moms, I wouldn't say.
Okay.
Because like if you really want to get into it, because like why would you do something just to do it? You have to like really want to go somewhere with it.
Mm-hmm.
Spending my life in a Toyota Camry with 4 dudes, going from city to city, not my ideal situation. At this juncture in my life, I'm almost 40. I have children and a family.
Right.
So, but for single guys, maybe.
Yeah. No, it's
why not?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. I feel like there's with all the podcasting and YouTubing and all that stuff, it's a little different.
There's really no reason for it, in my opinion. Like, because I'm able to do the podcast, and I can. My favorite thing to do is not really tell jokes; it's make fun of other people that are there.
Yes, you're good at that. You're great at that.
That works really well for me in the podcast format. Yeah.
Yes. No, that works. That's great.
Yeah.
I think live podcast. You excel at live, like the off the cuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that because then it's over and I don't have to think about it. I'm just being awful to people.
Yeah. No, and you have God blessed you with the ability just to,
Find people's votable place. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So stand-up comedy. Good thing.
Yeah.
More breweries, stand-up comedy. If
I think breweries, I noticed that breweries have a lot of, they're really trying to do a lot of stuff.
Can I tell you something? Harry did something disgusting to Maria.
Oh no!
Oh, I want to hear what he did.
What? Yeah, what happened?
He put his boogers on her.
No, he put his butt on her.
It's okay. It's okay. He put a bug on her.
Butt.
No.
His butt.
Oh. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
He's doing business.
He's doing business.
You got all your stuff? No, you don't interrupt her, Lily, at all.
Oh goodness, there's a lot going on where you're at.
Yeah, this is every day.
Are you lying?
All right. Yeah, we got chaos going on. Come here, Bosco. Come on. Close that door.
This is just minor.
Yeah,
I don't think this compares to her chaos.
No, it is furry. A little furrier, but other than that. All right, Catherine, I want to tell you a story. As summer intern Hayden, are you here for the rest of the show? Summer intern Hayden? Okay, she's going to sit down for a second. All right, we got the whole crew. Welcome, Hayden.
Yeah, welcome back.
Hold on, there you are. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Catherine, our summer intern Hayden
Yes,
is back.
hi Hayden.
Hi.
All right. So here we go. Oh, this was let me talk about this real quick before I get into Kennedy's dilemma. Veiled, I promise.
You better be veiled.
Okay. So had a discussion. Hayden and I had a discussion earlier. Was it last week you were on, or was it two? No, not last. Last week was 4th of July. What was last week? Was last week 4th of July?
Yeah, we weren't here last week.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago. You weren't here, Catherine, but Hayden really got Kendi with a couple of zingers. It was great.
Yeah,
it was like she channeled your chi.
She ripped on me.
Yeah, it was great.
Good job.
Yeah.
The timing was spot on. The tone was great.
Can I ask you a question? It's really easy, right, to get Kennedy?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like wide open.
Yeah, it's almost like
shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh,
it's a guilty pleasure,
Yeah.
like a low-hanging fruit. A lot lower hanging than it used to be.
Yeah.
Like way low.
Yeah, I get it. I
he
understand.
gets riled. He gets a little upset, but not enough to like make you regret it.
I don't get upset.
Just that look of like that, almost a
Yeah, like,
smile.
okay.
He's
all
used
right.
to it
Yeah, yeah.
by now.
I thought, you seem like you would have really thick skin, and I think in a way you do, but you still let the hurt in, which I think
Whatever.
makes you kind of a good sport as well.
It doesn't bother
Yeah.
me.
Because if it just bounced off of you, it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a way, you're giving us all a gift.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had a conversation.
I'm glad
about,
I'm here to amuse you guys.
Yeah.
Good.
But the one observation we made, and the cool thing about it was my wife and Hayden watched the show afterward again. And so it was so much fun zinging Kennedy, right? You went back to the well. Not the well. Whale's a whole nother story. We'll get into that some other time.
Oh.
And not
Can
this
I do-
time. No,
can I
not
do- can I do
no,
it?
Kennedy, no.
All right.
Hold that. Use it when everything's going wrong, and that's the only thing we have to go to.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she went back to the well 2, 3, maybe 4 times. So that whole thing, like if it worked once, it'll
Even
work.
with Kennedy not there, or she reused them on Kennedy.
No, just kept using the same one.
Not
Like,
the same
okay.
one.
well, similar, same category.
Just said different words.
Slight, yes, but yes. Okay, so
I thought Hayden was great.
no, she was great. It was comedic timing was spot on, tone was spot on.
Good job.
Utilizing a presented opportunity. It was great. It was great.
You know what, Hayden? I'm going to tell you a secret. Do you know why it's so easy to zing guys or boys?
How?
Because they're not very smart. And you're so much smarter than them. That's why you're good at it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know if you should believe all that.
No, you should totally believe that. That's exactly. I'm not making a joke here. This is real life. Trust me.
Yeah. Sure. I'll go with it. I just assume it anyway, and it's benefited me in my life. So
See, there you go.
Yeah.
You can always zing boys because they're just not quick or smart enough to come back.
yeah, it's most of the time. Yeah, we kind of get stumped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm thinking, well, your mom. It's kind of like where
Yeah.
my mind goes.
You know what I should have said. You know what I should have said.
That's kind of where I.
Now, we had a big conversation about this the last time we were on, and I'm about to embarrass myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. How do you spell Hayden? Hayden, how do we spell your name?
Haidyn.
All right.
Haidyn. Jose got that correct. Your stickers, I got them right here. I haven't sent them. I've been busy, like I said, like 17 episodes of Interbrews this week, and but your stickers are on the way. We got them right here, Jose.
All right, there we go. That's why I needed everything.
Oh, 4 box.
Yay.
Boom.
Yeah, we're all here.
There we go. But anyway, so we had a conversation about, if you have great comedic timing, then, just throw it out there, let it hit, and then walk away, which is like
Right.
the real, like, baller move. Like
Right.
that was nothing. It's like that whole, like, just running, like when you hit that home run and it's not even over the fence and you're just already just like, I knew it.
Yeah.
That's the move. So we kind of
Yeah.
talked
I
about
tell my kids, like, it's not funny if you explain the joke afterwards.
Oh.
Even if people aren't sure if you're joking or not, that's the joke. You just keep going. You keep walking.
See, I always go with the over explanation. I feel like if you
Yeah.
does that not work? If you over hammer it in, like, well, let me
No, that's
explain and then keep explaining. And
Well, that's how
Right.
dads do it.
Yeah, like you can't say the phrase get it should never be part of anybody's comedy stand up.
Oh, I get it.
Okay. All right, fine. All right, duly noted. All right, so now here's a thing we have. I'm glad Hayden's in here now because we discussed this. Hayden and I have a lot of conversations getting ready for the show. I like to bounce ideas off Hayden, Hayden, bounces some ideas off of me. She watches a show about horses. I don't really understand. Right?
He doesn't understand.
There's something on Netflix I don't understand.
He doesn't understand what horses are.
No, I understand what horses. This show was very dramatic. It was there was a horse, but yet there was all this like romance and friendships and
like the
drama.
Black Stallion.
I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
What was it?
Rein.
Free rein? Like rain in a horse. Get
Okay.
it? Get it? You get it? It's like a horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, so just one of those
Horse
things.
drama, you guys. Horse drama is a big deal.
Yeah. I'm more into sports, so I like the horse hockey. That's a bunch of horse. My dad was. That's a bunch of horse hockey. I don't really know. Anyway. Okay, so Catherine, you've worked in professional environments before, right?
Sure. Like this one? No, yes. I
Yes.
No.
What does
The exact opposite of this one.
Okay. If one were to, well, how do I do this? Keeping it. Well, we just don't name any names. We're walking a fine line here.
We are, so please be careful.
Theoretically, you ever heard of anybody
If
getting?
If Kennedy went to work and said what? What
He
did
didn't.
Kennedy
No,
say?
he didn't say anything.
Okay.
It was a bodily function that happened. When you're old.
Listen. Happens to who?
Old dudes.
Does it? So.
Well, yeah. No, it does.
Happens to,
Where did-
first of all,
let me say north or south.
South. Back 40.
Did he have to go home and change?
No, it was not to that degree. It was
From 10 to 0 is probably 7, I guess.
7. Yeah, 7 on the smell scale. Yeah.
Oh, he did it there in the studio?
No,
Did it at work?
at a professional place of business.
At a professional place of business?
Yeah.
In front of other people?
Unfortunately.
no. I mean, I don't know because we're not talking about me.
But but it wouldn't have been if you were telling that a story.
I mean, it would have been in front of like,
A person,
yes,
another dude.
yes,
Okay, but accidentally,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Was it loud? Did it make a noise?
Was it like one of those where
Did
you
it make a noise louder than you rubbing your shoe against the floor?
Possibly.
Okay, so then it was definitely what it was. It's not like you could have been like, "Oh, my shoe's so crazy today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
these shoes."
he got reprimanded.
He got reprimanded. Did you
By-
get written up for it?
You didn't get written up, right? No. Oh, we're not being very
I
veiled.
don't really want to talk about this, to be
This
honest.
individual got reprimanded for having gas.
Yes, this person that I am not going to say whose name is, don't even know personally who it is,
Yeah, got reprimanded.
got reprimanded for this.
Smelling
Yeah,
gas.
we know a person.
Yeah.
We heard of a person that
Yeah.
may or may not.
That seems a little. Listen, first of all, you're an adult, so if you know something's coming, you should excuse yourself for just a minute.
Sometimes you don't know what's coming
But-
though.
yeah.
Also,
If you sneeze,
but
you ever had that
also-
sneeze?
But listen, also,
It's like a
as another adult, I would personally not want to embarrass another human being by calling it out or pointing it out because you're both professionals. You should just pretend like it's not happening.
Yeah.
I've had those
Right?
moments.
Like,
Exactly.
It's like, exactly.
You ever
That's
had
what I think.
You ever had like a moment where like both of your eyes are watering? Like I've done that. You walk into a situation where that person was alone, and you're like, "Hey, whoa!" And then the assessment of the whole situation kind of hits you, and you're like, "Oh, you need a. Let me know if you need a break or something like that. I'll be back. I'll be back over here." You know, that kind of situation that happens. But
Yeah.
But sometimes it just sneaks up on you.
Thank you,
That's
Hayden.
true.
It does.
It does. Hayden, it does sometimes sneak up on children. You're right.
no, it sneaks up.
No,
sneaks
not
up on
just
anybody.
children. No, not just children.
Doesn't sneak up. Tell me you've not sneezed and farted at the same time. Now, where did that come from? I've done it. I'll admit.
No, but I'm a mom, so I've sneezed and
Yeah.
had other things happen.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sneezed and peed a little.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
A little tinkle, a
Yeah.
little drizzle.
Yeah. It happens.
That's perfectly natural.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I guess we really can't delve into it too much
No,
unless
we
anybody has
can't.
questions.
We can't.
for the sake of all those involved, but shenanigans.
But wait, have you ever burped and then hiccuped and then burped?
Yeah, sometimes that hurts
all the time.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Or when
I
you
have
cough.
it all the time.
Yeah. Have you ever had that one where you start coughing, but you have the hiccups at the same time? So every time you cough, you're hiccuping. It's like going in opposite directions.
And it's just like.
Yeah, and you can't hold your breath because you're trying to cough. Anyway, terrible things.
Terrible.
Terrible. Yes.
Are these all the comments?
Yes, those are comments on Facebook. So if you want to say anything, it'll show up there on the screen.
Yeah, anything you type will be right there.
Yeah. I had a story I wanted to talk about. Where did I post that? Did I put that on Slack? This is a great story. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, I did like the story.
What?
Oh, speaking of burping.
Wait, which one was it?
That was unprofessional of me. The story about how there is a battle robot.
Oh, yeah.
Named Liquid Lunch.
Well, it's no longer it's retired.
Yeah.
But it was a battle bot, Catherine, named Liquid Lunch.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, pretty cool. He wasn't very good.
Yeah, but...
Well, kind of like the show.
Yes, but...
Aptly named.
Yes.
It had the best name out of all the battle robots.
Yeah, true.
So he would have won like a participation award, something for having
Maybe he wasn't
the
very
best
good
name.
because you're not really supposed to put robots in water, I don't think, or liquid.
That's true. That too is true.
Or maybe he had a little bit too much to drink every time they go out.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, and they just didn't really care.
Where did this story go? I got to pull it up. It's on Twitter. Hold on, y'all stall. I got to find this story on Twitter.
A couple minutes ago, or a minute ago, Jeffrey said he's very smart.
Oh, well, he is pretty smart.
Yeah, he's a smart.
Yeah.
He's a smart.
And you know what else?
But I didn't mean smart in that way.
And you know what else?
What?
He's very humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
A humble guy.
You know what else is humble?
What?
Are in humble. The grain seller. Anyway, sorry. Let me pull it up.
You can pass that one up.
Okay. Check it out. Story out of Florida. I meant to send this to you.
Of course it's hold on. First of all,
it's always out of Florida.
It's always out of Florida.
Yes. All right, y'all ready for this? This was July 10th.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis the smoking gun. I'll read the story. July 10th. An inebriated motorist assured Florida police that he was not drinking while driving, but only swigging from a bottle of Jim Beam bourbon when his vehicle paused at stop signs and traffic signals.
So great.
Earl Gustavez Stevens, 69, was arrested 2 weeks ago driving his Mercury Grand Marquis.
Oh, of course.
While under the influence.
Fancy.
He's from Vero Beach. He's now free on $1,500 bond in advance of a July 31st arraignment. Nabbed after somebody called 911 to say he was tapping their bumper every time they stopped. Which happens. You know, they're in the McDonald's drive-through. And you got to keep moving there. You can't just slow up. Everybody's trying to get in and get out.
You don't want people to dilly-dally in front of you.
No, do not dilly and or dally.
Yeah.
When a sheriff's deputy contacted Stevens, he reeked of alcohol, was slurring his words, and had red and glossy eyes. On the Mercury's passenger seat, with a bottle of Jim Beam from the Stevens admitted he had been drinking from. Asked if he was drinking in the auto, Stevens replied, no. He then explained he was enjoying the bourbon at stop signs. So technically not drinking and driving.
So not driving while he was drinking it.
Yeah, but he was arrested and because he failed the field sobriety test at twice the legal limit. Twice the legal limit.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Wait, what color did you say his eyes were?
Red.
Wow.
Glassy. Like bloodshot.
Like bloodshot.
Yeah, the white parts were a little. That's what happens if you have too much bourbon, too much Jim Beam.
Yeah, it's something you don't want to do.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
speaking of
that is not a loophole, by the way.
Saying that you're just drinking at stop signs.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Stop
You only
tapping
want to
every
get
time?
drunk on milkshakes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was
Wait,
tap.
What flavor?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, milkshake.
I mean, I like strawberry.
Chocolate?
Man,
Chocolate's
I'm a
good.
big fan of the good old-fashioned vanilla.
Yeah, I like
Milkshake.
vanilla too.
Really?
Yeah.
It
just,
depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
just plain vanilla milkshake.
No.
Yeah.
No.
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 Well, you guys are nuts.
You're the one that's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you nut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You're
mean,
a huge nut.
if somebody just gave you a vanilla milkshake, of course, right?
Nah.
right? But I
That's
wouldn't.
what I order.
If you have the option of chocolate or vanilla, you're going to go with vanilla.
I think
Yes,
sometimes
I will go with
chocolate can be a little heavy. Vanilla's nice because it's smoother and you can get a bigger size and enjoy it for longer.
Can't believe Catherine and I are agreeing on this one.
Why?
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
No, it's like
Because this is what happens when you get old, Hayden. Just heads up.
He's
And plus-
older
You have
and
to
still
think.
likes
You have to
chocolate.
think ahead about what's too heavy for you.
I mean, chocolate's good, but vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors.
I like chocolate candy. I like chocolate cake.
I like
Good.
chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. I
I'll
can't
take-
drink chocolate milk.
I'll
Get
take-
real.
I'll-
Kennedy, you're not drinking chocolate milk.
I'll take chocolate milk over vanilla milk.
Well, that's why you have problems at work.
You are.
It's not me.
You
Whoa.
intolerant. You're so intolerant. Lactose
Who
intolerant.
I'm
said
just
we were
saying.
who said we were talking about me?
Mystery solved.
Dude was drinking chocolate milk and it all went
Yeah.
down
No,
from him.
but why do y'all not like chocolate milkshakes?
No, I do
No,
like
I like
chocolate
'em.
milkshakes. I just prefer vanilla.
Usually when I'm having a milkshake, it's like summertime and it's maybe a little warm outside, and so I guess vanilla is a little bit more tolerable.
I don't.
Okay,
A
but
little
this
less.
is
Sorry,
sorry. Or wait, no. Okay.
she's not sorry.
Question of the day: do y'all like frosting? Blech.
Frosting.
Yeah.
Frosting.
Like
on a-
buttercream frosting?
Oh man, does
Any
Yeah.
frosting?
You don't
All
like
day
any
long.
frosting?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't like whipped frosting.
let me ask you a question
Whipped is okay. but
about
still.
Buttercream is the way to go.
about the frosting, Hayden. Let me ask you a question. Does a one-legged duck swim in circles?
What?
Does a one-legged duck swim in circles?
Probably. Have you ever seen a one-legged duck?
No.
I know. That's not nice.
No.
That poor duck.
No, poor duck. Anyway.
The point is
Way
yes.
to get
Yes.
it. Make
the
it
point
real.
is yes.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes.
Now we're making fun of disabled ducks.
Yeah.
Where does this stop?
Well, at our 100th episode, we're doing the charity is a dog rescue.
Oh,
I don't know if we're gonna send any love to the ducks, but
that's where our dog.
maybe at 200. Maybe episode 200.
Oh, we. Oh,
We'll talk
I had that ready to go
What?
about the dog rescue.
You had it ready to go? Throw it
Yeah.
up there. We'll talk about it real quick.
I don't.
No.
Yeah, hold
Never
on.
mind. That's called a tease and then a letdown.
It was.
All right.
All right. So during at our 100th episode, one of the cool things that's going to be happening there,
Yes.
there's going to be a silent auction for a cruising cooler.
Mm.
All proceeds are going to be going to the Canine Angels Rescue,
Cool.
Houston, Texas.
Nice.
So 100% of the proceeds from that cruising cooler
Yeah.
are dog rescue,
Yes.
fosters, whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can we get another dog?
No. We got more than enough.
You have more than enough.
We're lousy with dogs
We
around
only
here.
have 2.
We have
Yes.
two.
Can I have a puppy?
No.
Those puppies grow up.
Can
Yeah,
I
they
have
do.
another fish?
No.
Oh,
But my last one died.
I know.
what's wrong with fish?
They die.
But he lasted for a good
Why can kids never get enough pets?
I don't know.
Because it's fun when they first get them, but
And then the excitement wears off.
yeah,
and they
then
want
they
a different
forget
one.
about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
No, just old people don't like looking after things.
Uh-huh.
Well, you said
Yeah, you know why?
Oh.
Because kids don't do it, and then we get stuck cleaning up parakeet poop.
Yeah, it's called foreshadowing. Foresight.
But you should see my room. It's very clean.
For about the next 10 minutes until you walk
Yeah,
through
did
there.
you just clean it today?
Yeah, or maybe yes.
No.
She hasn't been sleeping in there. She's been sleeping with her sister every night
Oh, I
for the last week,
yeah.
so that's
This-
why.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
it's only been for 3 days
Still.
in
Hey,
a row.
Let me ask you a question,
And it
Hayden.
was clean
You get
before
through a
that.
weekend with a clean room and then we'll talk.
Let me ask you a question, Hayden.
Okay.
Do you go outside and clean up the dog poop? Ever?
I've done it once.
You've done it once, and you want another dog?
I at least want a fish.
We'll think.
Cleaning
on it.
listen, fish bowls.
Yeah.
You have to like drain it, put the fish somewhere, clean it out,
That's
put
true.
fresh water, put the fish back in.
There's more to it than just it floating around
That's
in
cool twice. It's fun twice.
there. They stink too.
What do you think about cats?
No, we're not getting a
I
cat.
hate cats.
Yeah,
Cats are horrible.
cats are the worst.
No, you should ask your dad for a cat.
We're not getting a cat. I can already
No.
tell you. Nobody wants a cat.
Can I tell you guys something?
Yes.
Speaking of cats, the polar opposite of cats. It's been raining really hard here in San Antonio, like for a few days. I was in the kitchen cooking, and I looked out on my back porch, and there was a mouse. A mouse.
How big
and
was
his
it?
tail was like long.
Ugh.
It was horrible. And I texted Jason because he was at work, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's a mouse on the back porch." And do you want to know what he asked me?
What?
What's it doing?
What was it doing?
Being a mouse. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if it was
It
chewing
wasn't
on
doing
something.
anything. It was scurrying and being a mouse.
But if it was chewing on like the cable line or something like that, then you.
No, it was just looking at me like, "Hey, what are you gonna do about it?" Nothing, and just kept going.
Don't you have like 4 dogs? Couldn't you let the dogs out after?
We have 3 dogs. Yeah, I did.
And did they get it?
But we have pugs. We have pugs. First of
about-
all, they don't even have faces. So to root around for anything, they've got to like. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So like their faces are flat?
Yeah, they look like
Have flat faces.
they
yeah.
look. You
But
know,
they're cute.
They are cute.
they
are.
like somebody else we discussed earlier. They pass gas a lot.
They do.
Hmm
They do that.
They look like sausage
Do.
casings. Anyway,
They look like big loaves of bread with tiny little legs.
yeah, that's basically
yeah,
it.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. They are cute, but they can't go after a mouse.
They're not good for anything except for being cute.
Yeah,
How about a bird, Hayden? Ask your dad.
we've had a bird,
No birds.
My mom had a bird and
which I had a bird
yeah.
by proxy, and it didn't
Yes.
like me.
What kind of bird?
Red
was
as a
loud. And my
red-headed
friend
Amazon.
Parker, she has a lot.
Isn't that a drink?
She has a lot
No,
of
I don't
birds.
know.
She has like 5.
They're loud, they're
Uh-huh.
ornery, and they live forever.
Yeah.
They live
yeah.
about 80
Yeah,
years.
we have a parakeet, and it's a lot of work.
Like a cockatoo and a macaw live longer than humans.
Yeah, it depends on the human and probably the
No,
macaw.
they can live over 100 years.
Yeah, this guy, he was very aggressive to anybody other than my wife.
Uh-huh.
I tried to get to know him. We had kind of this mutual understanding. Like I would hang out with him every once in a while, let him
Maybe
out.
you were trying too hard.
It could have been, but
Maybe he just wanted some space.
maybe, but
Or
I mean,
she. I don't know.
It was a dude,
Okay.
poncho.
Are you sure about that?
Actually, it turned out he's a girl. I think that's what happened. Somebody when we gave him.
Well, that would make me upset.
We gave him to a friend who had another bird once we had babies, and like they were rooting around in that like the tray at the bottom. It was like, ugh, we can't do that anymore. So it was like, birds got to go. That's what happens to pets. You start out, it's like, oh, we had a bird as a couple, like we're a couple, we're engaged, we're getting ready. Have a bird. It's like our family. And then we got a dog, and the bird goes into the back room because he's so loud. Then we have a real like human baby, and the dog gets a bit more, gets a little of attention. But the bird, he's an afterthought after that.
I know what you need, Hayden. Ask your dad for a potbelly pig.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nah.
A potbelly
Because
pig.
actually, bacon's really delicious, Josh. You should actually think about that. I would not just dismiss that right away.
You would not take him to the slaughterhouse.
Well,
No, it'd be your pet.
We got a backyard.
that's the circle of life.
Be your pet.
Yeah, when a pig dies, you just
But you're not supposed to go and take him to get chopped up, and then people.
What if he
eat
dies
him.
like in his sleep? And then you just like throw him in the ground?
Well,
or
like that, what if he dies in his sleep while your dad just slowly covers his mouth with a pillow?
They make great pets. They're very.
Would they allow one?
They're very affectionate.
Would they allow one in your apartment?
You can potty train them so they go outside.
I'm not doing that.
You know what we did with our old dog, Marley?
What?
We put diapers on her because she was not potty trained.
That was not
Yeah.
why we put diapers on her. It was a different reason. It was once every few months.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally different reason.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
This is a lovely conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway. We didn't even get. Oh, I brought the Austin Beer Works beer back for you from Austin.
Oh, that was nice.
Peacemaker, which is a fantastic beer.
Which I'm about to drink.
Yeah, I love it when I get to go to Austin and get some Austin Beer Works.
I know,
love
it's
for those
great.
guys.
Wait, when y'all are drinking beer, can I go get one of those?
We're almost done with the show. And after the show, you can have one.
Are you getting John for it with the chocolate milk?
No.
No.
Soda.
Yeah, I found these
Oh.
Virgil. Virgil. Have you ever seen Virgil like
Oh,
root
yeah.
beer? Now they have a sugar-free version of everything with like stevia. It's all right. Stevia has a certain very distinctive
I
taste.
think it's very good.
Yeah, it's a distinctive taste, but whatever. If you gotta have a soda, I guess
Tastes
it's
like
fine.
Sprite.
You're gonna drink one now, huh?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let me know what you think.
All right, guys. I'm gonna have to zip out of here.
Yeah, I think it's time to start to wrap the show as Kennedy pours his final beer. Catherine, do you have? Well, we'll just have to wait until all the details are there, right?
Yeah.
We can't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you those details very soon. We're launching, hopefully, fingers crossed, at 4 a.m.
Okay.
And then I'll have more information after that.
Wait, 4 a.m. today, like coming up, like in a few hours.
4 a.m. Yeah, I'll be. You guys will be sound asleep in your beds, and I'll be loading boxes onto trucks.
It's not entirely true. I may still be awake.
He'll be up for a
Okay.
pee break for sure.
No, I can make it through the night.
Anyway,
I always
all
make
right.
it through the
Well,
night.
We're glad that Catherine was with us today. So keep hustling because it's
I will.
it's exciting to watch. So
Every
Catherine
day you're
Contreras,
hustling.
everybody. Yeah.
That's right. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.
Catherine Contreras, everybody. San Antonio's own, the one, the only.
So
Why'd she leave?
She's got things
she
to
got
do.
stuff to do.
She's got a big time.
She can't goof around all day like we can.
Yeah. Well, we can't either.
Why didn't you do everything at 1 in the morning?
Not everybody has that schedule. How's that beer? Did you try it yet?
Which one?
The
Austin?
Peacemaker. Yeah.
I know. I've had this beer lots.
I know, but
I love
have you
this
had that particular beer in your hand?
No, I haven't.
All right, tell me how it is. Austin beer. I have a friend also that I get a bunch of Pearl Snap for when I go up there.
I love this
I think
beer.
I don't know if he's addicted, but he's definitely.
I love Peacemaker.
Yeah. What style is it?
Anytime ale.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's like a session ale. I don't know.
It's so good.
I like the fact that I can't get Austin Beer Works here because I go to Austin enough to be able to enjoy it. Yeah.
It's so like clear, and
Well-
after like brewing, doing home brews.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's
that clarity.
for an ale too, right?
Yeah.
So.
Wow. It's impressive.
All right. Well, is
So
there?
we had a serious question.
Oh
by the
yeah.
way.
Go ahead.
Oh, yes.
So Jeffrey, and we're gonna have to get back with Adam on this one. He was wondering if the silent auction they're doing for the cruising cooler,
Yes.
if they'll be taking credit cards.
I don't know. We'll have to talk to Adam.
Yeah. So if you happen to be listening, Adam,
I'm sure we'll figure out a way.
please chime in. But yeah, I'll send an email today and
Yeah.
find out.
That's a tease for that. I'm going to do a pre-show podcast coming up on Tuesday, Interbrews at Belson, along with you got it, along with Brian from Cruise and Cooler. We're going to be working out some of the details, and figure it all out. So everybody, listen in on that one.
We need a dog cam right now.
Do we? What are they doing? Are they hugging?
They're fighting.
Oh, okay. Sometimes they
Sorry.
hug each other rapidly.
They may have been doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's.
Like they go back and
We
forth
need
with the
one
hugs.
under the table because
We
I
don't.
mean he's licking my hand.
Oh, there's a lot of cables and things that nobody needs to
It
see.
doesn't look. It's not.
It's not a good look.
It's not visually appealing.
No. I will say real quick, we do have some blank spaces. As I look here, there's a blank space.
Mm-hmm.
We got one here,
Right there.
here, all up there next to Belson. You see Belson here. I'll cut Belson real quick. Cup it, little cuppage. Like we got all these places here, right? All
What
these.
was that over there?
I got lots.
You got tons of space behind you. If we
I
take,
got tons.
If we take Hayden cam,
Tons,
do we have a
tons.
Hayden cam?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
She's frozen.
she's
That's
frozen,
great.
but to her right.
Yeah.
Aw.
She wasn't frozen before.
Yeah. But tons of space on the wall. So if you are a brewery or craft beer establishment in the state of Texas, and send us if you got like a wall tacker or something along those lines, we'd love to put you on the wall. And
Our newest one. Should we talk about our newest one?
we did last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We-
Back pew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I back you right
Yeah,
there.
we talked about back pew right here.
Yeah. Our
Back
newest.
pew. Yeah. You can go back and listen to that episode on Interbrews 160, whatever it is, 7, I believe.
9.
67
Dude.
was back pew.
Yeah.
68, 69 just dropped this week. So I've been busy. Got some more planned. Got a lot planned. I mean, actually, I think I've got most of the rest of July and most of August set to go.
Okay.
And of course, there's our 100th episode.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited about that. It's gonna be fun.
100.
Mhm.
What do you think about that, Hayden? That look. Could be better. What don't you like about it?
Well, it needs more color.
Oh, it needs more. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like this one better?
Boom. Patrick Swayze. You don't even know who Patrick Swayze is. When you're older, you'll watch Point Break and you'll understand.
So you don't like that one better?
Well,
You don't like any of them?
that one needs less color.
Oh, okay.
Less color.
Well, it needs like that same amount of color,
Uh-huh.
just not as bright.
Okay.
It's too bright.
All right. So it kind of hurts your eyes a little bit maybe when you're looking at it. It's too much
Like
go.
his face.
Yeah, too much going on.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
What are you going to do?
No, I've
like
been asking everyone for
Mm-hmm.
constructive criticism.
Yeah, you can only get better if you're willing to take criticism. All right. Well, are we ready to wrap there?
Think so.
Or do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Let's see if we have any last minute comments.
Last minute questions, comments.
After I name my shed. Oh, Jeffrey's going to make his own signs for his beer shed.
Oh, cool.
And he's going to give us one.
Cool. Thanks
We'll
to
take
Jose for watching
take it.
again or listening again today. He listened on his lunch break. Now he's got to go. But yeah, your sticker's on the way. Make sure you don't bin those.
And I'm also basic, by the way. Somebody said I was
I
basic.
saw that. That's probably true.
What does that mean?
Just basic. You know.
Like I'm ordinary?
Yeah, not
Wait,
a lot
is
of.
that
Simple.
a good thing or a bad thing?
It's just kind
I
of
don't know.
it's more of an observation. You know. It's fun.
We had a lot of action on YouTube today.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to monitor YouTube as well. Any comments
did.
on YouTube?
Yeah.
What we got?
Somebody wanted to know why we're not using our own faces on the poster.
Oh.
And I
That's
said,
what I was wondering.
yeah, but no one really wants to see my face.
But excuse me, I'm here.
Oh, well, for the next one, we'll use your face, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to get mom and dad's permission first.
We do have to do that.
Yeah.
Mostly moms.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Because, there's going to be thousands of people looking at this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, there's about thousands of people watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually. All right. Well, we'll wrap there because we got things to do. So if you're seeing this later on Facebook and or YouTube and or Twitter / Periscope and or Twitch, just remember that every Thursday we are live from noon to when we decide to end it. Thanks to our sponsors, The Grain Cellar, Humble's premier homebrew store. If you go in and say, Liquid Lunch sent me, Preston's got those free hugs. Waist up, waist down, either one.
You said that a lot.
He does. He loves to hug. 240 First Street West.
There's nothing wrong with
Texas.
hugging people.
77338.
Yes, but
Hold on.
It's your one-stop fermenting shop. Bless you.
Whoa.
Bless you. Cheese making, wine making, cider.
Sneak attack.
Yep, it just comes out of nowhere. Who knew?
It happens.
Who knows the amount of pressure that it might have needed to evacuate all around.
Ooh, I could barely breathe after that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese making. I know he's got cheese making stuff.
Apparently,
Cider.
he also makes hard lemonade.
Hard lemonade, which would be kind of a form of wine when you talk about the fermentation
Yeah.
process. So any kind of fruit wine, which is really approachable. Cider's really approachable, which is technically kind of the wine process.
Sangria.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
Any of your equipment to build out a keezer, as I'm doing. Jeffrey, here's an update. My keezer is faced out, and I've just got to trim it up, and then it'll be here in the studio, and we'll have some beer on tap. I'll jump back into brewing. I really want to get
Oh, we can move the beer table over to that.
Can I throw the hot
possibly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm gonna be doing. I want to do some smaller batches, so I can have more taps. But that's if Preston, if you're watching, I'll be.
So maybe I do a
consulting with you
batch
soon.
and I put it on tap and bring it over here.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Especially if you get one of those like 1.5, 2 or 3 barrel or 3 gallon kegs or something like that.
Do you have one?
No, I will be getting them though. The Torpedo brand I found have a smaller diameter, so you can fit more, and you can stack them even with the fittings on.
Yeah, they're pretty pricey.
They're real pricey, but worth it. Yes.
Do you put bumper stickers on the back of your car?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
I put them on the back of my car.
Yeah. So
Do you already have one?
yeah, he does.
I have one.
He got those made. We don't want those bent up at all, so let's be very careful with this. All right. Well, enough of the dad life. Thank you to everybody for watching today. Yes, we do, Jeff, need to do a homebrew collab. That would be a lot of fun. We could stream the whole thing. The issue with streaming the homebrew, though, you got to have you got to have more people. You got to have people to brew and then people to keep the stream entertaining. Otherwise, it's just people looking at like a hydrometer or something. It's not real entertaining.
Yeah, just waiting for that thing to stop bouncing up and down.
Yeah, people don't really.
That's one thing I've discovered about the hydrometer in my brewing.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't make for a great stream.
No.
We'll start.
You're trying to get a good rating. It just keeps going.
I just gotta give it time. So anyway, thanks to Preston and the Grain Cellar there in Humble. Also, thanks to Barbacoa Apparel, San Antonio's what would you call them? Premier apparel company.
Well, they're only the best place for taco teas in the state of Texas.
Taco teas. You've got the I love the taco knot. Glows in the dark every night I come home when I'm wearing that one, and I'll shine the light on your phone. Does really good for glow in the dark stuff. So if you have stars on your ceiling or a taco knot T-shirt that glows in the dark, you shine those on there, it gets super bright, super bright. So that would be my insider information on that one. Also, our Amazon link. Please partake if you don't mind. liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon. And everything you buy, nothing different for you, but just gives us a little wind in our sails and helps us to keep the party going.
Somebody really likes her song.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's a good one. You're shaking the whole table, though, so tone it down there, headbanger. Okay, so be sure to join us if you can for our 100th episode, July 21st, Saturday at noon at Baleson Brewing. And we'll be back here next Thursday for a best of reminisce show, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a pretty big show.
99.5, or just not even a numbered episode.
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I am real. This will also be that Saturday. It's our first Saturday show.
It is our first Saturday
show.
Not our first live show, but our on location show.
No.
I feel like the on location shows really are they're pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I would like to do more in the next 100 episodes. When we get to 200 or 250 or something like that, I would like to be doing a whole bunch of on location stuff.
Yeah, I like doing them too.
So anyway, so tell all your friends to join us Saturday, July 21st at Baleson Brewing. They're in the heart of Houston in Rice Village. And join us right back here next week as we talk more Texas beer. Hopefully maybe a guest. I don't know. We'll see. And more. So everybody have a great weekend. It's the start of the weekend, officially. Check out the lava lamp. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of mesmerized by that one. I like that.
Don't stare at it too long.
No. Kind of draws you in. So anyway, if you've missed the show, don't forget we're in podcast form. Kennedy reposts in beautiful, stunning HD on YouTube. You can subscribe there as well. Never miss a moment ever again.
Little behind on it, but
that's fine.
Yeah, there's a lot for you to watch.
There's a ton of back shows, tons of great interviews, tons of funny times, tons of great beer.
What's a refractometer?
That's one you look through. It's a glass. It tells you your OG and your FG, but it uses light.
Okay.
I'll show you one. You look through. It's a lot easier than a hydrometer. Who threw that out there?
Who do you think?
Oh, Jeffrey, of course. No, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. I don't know if it's quite as accurate, but it's good. Anyway, all right, you can get all that stuff at the Grain Cellar, and we'll see you right back here next week. And everybody be sure to check out Interbrews as well. Great episodes there, great conversations with a lot of great Houston brewers if you're into that sort of thing. So for Hayden, for Kennedy, for my co-host Catherine, I'm Josh. We'll see you next week right here on Liquid Lunch.
For beer. Production.